Hello again, Sierra. Thanks for being here. Introduce your bandmate, please.
This is Miss Steen on guitar over here.
Hey, Misty, thanks for being here. It's here for Misty. So, you are on tour with David Gray, as you mentioned, the show's tonight at Keller Auditorium.
Yes.
How's the tour going so far?
It's been great. We've been on about a week and a half, just running again. It's been great.
Started. So how'd you get teamed up with David Gray? How did that happen?
So I'm signed to Giant Music, and kind of a friend of friends at the label put me up as a good match, and he was into it, thankfully, and it's been really great.
He's a sweetheart. I had a chance to interview him a couple years ago. Just
yeah.
Really nice guy.
He's
Very
the
thoughtful.
best.
Yeah. So things are fun? You having a good time?
Oh, things are great.
Is this
I'm
your
having a blast.
first major tour?
Yeah, first
Wow.
tour.
I don't know how long you're in Portland. Do you spend the night tonight in Portland, or do you have any time to explore the city?
We had an off day yesterday, which was great. It's our first and only full off day of this tour.
Oh
so
my
we got to
gosh.
spend it here. It was perfect.
Did you do anything fun? Go to any food carts or anything
We went to
good to eat?
Baghdad Theater and saw a movie, played some pool,
Cool.
hung out yesterday in like the Thrift District.
So are you on a tour bus? Is that how you're getting around?
So we're in a van,
In a van.
following the tour bus.
Sounds glamorous.
Oh yeah,
That's-
nice little minivan. The seats lay back.
Hey, what is
Now-
glamorous? What's your go-to snack when you're on the road, when you're touring? What's something you have to have with you?
Oh man. Well, one thing that is we've always been hoarding in the van that's on my rider every night is like gummy candy. So we've got like a massive bag of candy in the car,
Smart.
and that kind of fuels us until we get to the venue. That's kind of what we've been living off of.
And I love that you put it in your contract rider, so
Oh, yeah.
it'll definitely be there. Let's talk about the debut EP, Coin Toss.
Yes.
It's very personal. Did something happen, or was there a specific occurrence or a point in your life you thought, I need to write these songs, I need to get this on paper?
Well, a huge part of it was I lived in Oklahoma my entire life until I moved up to the New England area like 5 years ago. And I'm indigenous, and growing up in Oklahoma, everything was so familiar, and there were parts of it that I didn't even have any idea I was going to miss so much until I moved away. And I think a lot of writing about my experience growing up as an indigenous person in Oklahoma came from moving away from home and processing things and kind of, again, like missing those small little things and writing about a lot of these very like penultimate experiences in my life, and kind of formed into this beautiful flowing project.
I like that. Your music blends indie, folk, and singer-songwriter elements. What genre are you listening to most these days, would you say? What are you listening to right now? Or who?
I'm enjoying being in my little folk kind of Americana bubble. Obviously a lot of David Gray. Phoebe Bridgers, always.
Love her,
Julian
yeah.
Baker. Huge fan of like classic country music as well. I love Dwight Yoakam, Johnny Cash, Kenny Rogers.
So pretty much everything.
Yeah, a little bit of all.
Same for me. Have you had any pinch-me moments so far? You've met another celebrity, another singer that's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just met that person.
Honestly, this tour, like seeing David, who has been such a staple in kind of like folk community, and watching him play every night, and looking at these beautiful venues, like being able to play places like the Keller Auditorium, like we played the Chicago Theater, just looking around into these rooms every night, it's kind of insane.
I'm sure it is. Well, we're so glad you're here, Sierra. Thank you for being here. Misty, you
Thanks for
too.
having me.
One more time for Sierra Spirit, everybody.